What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in South Georgia. Riding. It is Friday here. Be sometime next week before you get this video. But for you, it will be today. Today will be the day that you get the video. Elro Mow 002, 003. They're out cutting. Weather's still terrible here. I think they only have maybe like 8 to do. Some of those are like some little half-acre properties in town, so those will go pretty quick. Got a couple of larger ones out here in the country, but hopefully, if the rain will hold off to about lunchtime or so, hopefully they can get done. I am actually going to look at another property, and so that's why I thought I'd throw this video up and ride by and at least let you get a glance at it. I tell you, man, it's the calls really aren't slowing down, and I guess with the rain going, I had a couple of calls last week, and I just told them, nah, we can't do it. We're not even coming to quote it. Just swamped right now, and trying to work around the rain. We ain't really, and we have moved some of our properties to 10-day properties. Now, I mentioned that in other videos, so I thought while I was riding today, I would just kind of talk about that. We have a lot of bi-weekly properties here, and those properties we cut here from usually start in March and cut through maybe October. So that's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 7 months. For 4.5 or 5 of those months, I have bi-weeklies that's all they need is a bi-weekly cut. That's it. I mean, I know some people live in other settings and you got grass and it grows really fast, and you can't do that. Okay, I get that, I understand that, but I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and I got yards that I cut 4.5, 5 months out of the year, where I'm cutting less grass every 2 weeks than you're cutting every week. Okay, so that's why we do bi-weeklies. Now the problem is those 2.5 months, and that's only if we get a lot of rain. When we start down here in South Georgia, when we start getting those afternoon thunder showers, and they come every day, maybe not every day, every other day, it's raining 4 afternoons a week, and that thunder shower can come through and drop a 1/2 inch of rain like that. So you might be where you're getting, 1.5 inches, 2 inches of rain a week. Then it makes it hard on those yards that would normally be bi-weekly, normally be easy to keep up. You can't keep them up. So this is what I do, and this varies by yard. Some yards get moved to weekly because that's how they grow. They have to be weekly yards. We cut them bi-weekly, up until about June, and from June, July, and August or whatever, we cut them weekly. Okay, that's just the way that's set up. Some properties, we can do every 10 days, 9 to 11 days is what I tell the customer. And that's fine, and that's based on what I consider a bi-weekly price. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that, but now that makes sense for me. That works for me. I know that doesn't work for everybody, and that's okay, but here's what you would have in my area doing the properties that I do. I would say if I strong-armed all of these bi-weeklies, and I just said, look, weekly, that's it. You don't like it, we're not doing it. We would lose 75% of those properties. Hands down. Gone. Because they don't want to pay you to go out there and cut something that don't really need to be cut. There are times in the slow season, and those other 4.5 months that I'm talking about, there are times that I show up to a bi-weekly and I go, man, this don't even need to be cut, right? You know, so it all depends on the properties. And I know, now, I'm not gonna lie, when it starts raining a whole lot, you know, some of these bi-weeklies, I mean, they get kind of thick. It ends up being extra work, you know. I get all that. But, you know, I'm just rambling on here, kind of telling you, I don't, you know, obviously I don't owe an explanation to anybody, you know, but it's just a helpful business. So, I don't know. Don't get caught in the trap. This is my opinion. Know your area, know your grass, know how it grows, and to me, you know, if you're new in business, don't get it caught in this trap about we're not doing any bi-weekly, we're only doing credit card on file, we're only doing contract, because there's a lot of that information out there, you know, on YouTube and on social media. But in a lot of cases, I think what you would find if you dug and investigated enough, you would find out that some of the people that tell you they're not going to do it unless it's a contract, they're not going to do it unless you got credit card on file, they're not going to do it unless you pay in advance, they're not going to do it unless it's weekly, have been in business quite a while. And in many cases, I think, when those people started out in business, they took whatever they could get. I know that's not the case for everybody. And listen, I am not knocking people that have credit card on file, only do weekly services, only work under contract, only do it if you pay in advance. That's great. That's great. I think that's a great goal to aspire to. So I'm talking to somebody though that's maybe starting up. And when you start up, especially if you're jumping in this full time, you need revenue. I know. Know your worth. Don't sell yourself short. I know all of that. I also know if there ain't no money coming in, your bill's not going to get paid and you're not going to have food on the table. So I'm just saying, that's just my perspective on it. Who am I, right? I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, okay, and I'm not this business guru, but I'm a pretty practical person. Simple, practical, right? So anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. So you know, you can take them for what they're worth. May be valuable to you, may not be. So anyway, let me get off here and quit rambling. I'm about to get over here, and I'm gonna at least try to let you see this property. I got to go out of town here in about an hour to go do a funeral back down in Florida. So I'm running and gunning right now. I just wanted to go put my eyes on this property and kind of let this lady know something real quick. So that's what I'm doing. Check back with y'all in a minute. All right, we are approaching. Well, I hope it ain't that weeded up lot out there. Ooh, that might be it right there. 314. Yeah, that's it. That does look like it. Well, the yard doesn't look bad. Oh, around back. Oh man, she said her lawnmower broke, so I don't know. We're gonna get up here and see what she's got real quick. She's supposed to be coming out, so I'm gonna turn the video camera off. All right, just a simple property, pretty much a rectangle. You know, it's got a lot of trees out there, but nothing seems to be too bad. All she wants is a cut. Her lawnmower's broke. You know, we don't normally do don't normally do that kind of stuff, but I'll probably do it for her. Now, if she, you know, she may want to continue. She said she wouldn't mind keeping it maintained. It just depends on the price and all. So, you know, we'll see. But regardless, she got halfway through cutting it, the lawnmower broke. So, you know, I'm gonna probably run over there and I'll probably run over there myself and just run over and cut it for her. But you know, just knock it down. So anyway, I told her what I would go and do that for. She don't want any trimming. She's gonna trim it all out and all that. She actually loves to do that kind of stuff, and thankfully she's got most stuff sprayed. So there's a little bit of area out in the backyard in some places that if she don't trim, it probably wouldn't look good, but nothing you're gonna see from the road, because I don't do that. I don't typically do that. Hey, you cut it, we'll trim it, because you know how it is. If you're in business, you pull up there, you cut, you leave, somebody rides by, go, oh, look at how they left that property, right? So nah, can't be doing that, man. But anyway, you know, this isn't necessarily an ideal thing, but it could turn into a customer. So, you know, we'll just see what happens. I'm thinking probably not, because you know, she enjoys doing that kind of work, but we're gonna help her out this time, and then, you know, we'll just man, that dude cutting, slinging stuff out to the road. We'll do it this time, and, you know, just kind of see how it goes from there, and, you know, what she wants to do or whatever. Because a lot of times when people's lawnmower breaks down, especially if it's something that can't be fixed for a reasonable amount of money and they're gonna have to buy a new one, you know, sometimes people will just say, hey, you know, I just pay somebody to cut it. So anyway, we'll see. Hey, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, because like I said, I got to get to the house, I got to get changed, I got to head to Florida. So appreciate y'all taking the time to watch my video today. Hopefully it was some kind of help to you. You know, I certainly don't know it all. A lot of people out there are way smarter than me, just giving you a different angle on it, giving you my thoughts on it. So anyway, appreciate you watching the video. Hope you have a great day. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him.